All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Down at the Bar. I'm Capital E. And today we have an interesting couple topics for you. I'm sure we'll get a lot of content out of this because they're not like the last show we did where you guys virtually came up with nothing when I asked you who you preferred between Biggie and Tupac. In fact,
I really wish I was there for that.
I know. In hindsight, I should have prepared better for the people who I had on. However, we made up a lot of content by talking, which was cool.
We talked about other stuff.
We did. So check out the video if you had a chance. It's the last one I've uploaded, which is podcast number, I believe, 11, because we recorded 10 the other night. Yeah, they were like, oh, who? I mean, we've heard of them, but I can't even. I was shocked.
I haven't listened to the music. So.
I was shocked.
Hurts my heart, man. How do you guys not know?
It is what it is, though.
Because
so
country's better.
Oh my God!
Get out of here with that. Get out.
And we had
get out and stay
It's
out.
nice to have the anti-country guys with me this time because I was almost backed up into a hole.
No, you weren't. I got you, bro.
You did. Anyways, so I'm with Mike, Nick, and Anton. So we'll go around and counterclockwise this time and just say a little hello like we always do.
Yeah, hi, my name's Michael Smith. You can follow my TikTok at user 545744879.
Do it. We've recorded some funny shit on that tonight.
Yes, we did.
You will laugh. Yeah, we did. That one video of the prison. That's great.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Yet to come. Yet the next one to come.
That was fun. I actually had fun. I think I should download this thing. I think I could have a lot of fun with it.
You should.
Yeah,
you
we
should
should.
follow me as well.
I'll follow you.
Well, if I download it, might as well, right? Nick, how's it going today?
It's going good. I mean, if we're promoting stuff, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's my name, Nick Scalero. Eric, you should put in the description of this video just to get me some subs.
I should. You know what? I will. And you know what? For the what's it called? Twix?
Twix. That's a chocolate bar.
Oh yeah, they're good.
TikTok.
Too. TikTok. Close enough.
You don't actually need to.
Well, why not? Why not? It doesn't hurt, right? I thought we recorded some pretty funny stuff. Oh, now he's getting self-conscious.
No, we got some ideas.
All right. Anton. Hello, Anton. Welcome back.
Thank you, Eric. I mean, capital E.
Yeah, who's this Eric character?
Stop dossing him, man.
As long as we're plugging stuff here, follow my Instagram, Anton the Teddy Bear, Anton the Teddy Bear, on Instagram. I could really use the followers, and I would plug my TikTok. However, I had completely forgotten my username. So
Well, you should figure that out before you start promoting yourself.
yeah, I know.
Follow me on. Well, I'm not really sure what to follow me on yet, but just do it.
Just follow me on Instagram.
No, I've always wondered.
Link in description.
What does the teddy bear mean? What does that?
Yeah.
So
I've always wondered.
there's a story behind that.
Okay, we'll keep it informative, but keep it brief.
So when I was younger, I help people who were depressed all the time, and I would just help them feel better. So
you gave a lot of hugs, and you were like a teddy bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that was okay. I could figure that out in the first syllable that was said.
Exactly.
Anyways, so we will jump into today's topics.
Let's see. What
now, if you guys can't possibly, I don't know, I've never done either of these, because then you just leave my booth, don't come back. You have not lived a life.
We're never gonna hear the end of that.
Okay, so. We will die. Right now, I'm talking about just normal in general. But
I sense drugs, man. I think drugs are coming.
No. One of them is just in general, but I'll ask the for the same question. I will add for playing alcohol or for alcohol as well when alcohol is at play.
Right.
So, first question, and why? Starting with you, Anton. Card games or board games? And why? And then we'll go back around and we'll do it with alcohol as well.
I'm gonna say both. I can't choose one or the other.
You got a gun to your head. Anton, choose one or die.
Okay. I'm going board games then. I'm gonna go with board games.
Board games. What's your favorite board game?
Game of Life.
Oh my God, I get bored playing that game.
I'm so sorry. I'm just that childish. I just love the Game of Life because it's like possibilities. You could lose your life, not lose your life, lose your house, lose your car. But
The
still,
dream.
It's you get to live a fake life, and who doesn't want to do that?
Okay, all right, fair enough. Nick.
I'm gonna say board games are my favorite. You guys are gonna laugh. Monopoly, man. I love seeing people's. I love seeing people's reaction when they get pissed off, and then when I'm pissed off, I can look back and be like, "Oh, that was funny." That was really
I can
funny.
respect
You
that.
lose
Yeah.
so many friendships with that game.
Yeah.
Holy.
I agree. But Monopoly, just for me, I love Monopoly, but for me, my issue is you have to commit a whole night to it.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
I'm
It's
talking
not a,
yeah, yeah.
it's not a quick game. You can just, we have an hour to play Monopoly.
Yeah,
Right? It's
oh yeah,
like-
man. And it's it takes a while, and that's the thing. You could play forever.
You could.
Yeah.
It is fun though.
Yeah.
It is fun, but
But
people
eventually
fight.
you gotta
people
like
fight.
cut it off.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Cool. Mike.
It's really tricky, but I am leaning slightly towards card games, actually.
Okay.
There's a bunch of different card games I play.
Okay. Interesting.
I probably would not want to live without.
See, I'm card games too, but it's very close. I do enjoy playing board games.
Yeah.
There's more options for me. There's more card games that I'm into. I love blackjack.
Oh,
I like Signal.
Yeah.
I like Crazy Eights.
Oh, I would destroy you in Crazy Eights.
I love President, and you wouldn't, by the way.
When we're talking cards, does that count as poker as well, or not really?
Yes.
Yes.
Poker
Oh yeah.
counts.
Okay.
But-
The only games that don't count when I say card games is I don't think that any of you guys thought this, but like I wouldn't consider, even though it is a card game, but not in this particular debate, I don't consider something like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did think of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that crossed your mind, but that is off
Magic
the table.
There
There
is
is
one card game that I think trumps all the card games for me, and it is probably one of the most famous card games ever. Uno.
Pokemon.
Oh no. Uno.
I think I attempted to play it once, but I wasn't really too into it. I do like Euchre. I like Wizard. There's one more I can't think of at the top of my head. It's driving me nuts. It'll pop back into me at some point during this segment, and I'll just be like, "Oh, that was that." But overall, I prefer card games. For me, there's just a bit more options, and I do enjoy the casino. And going to the casino is fun. Going to Falls View is fun, and that's where I crush blackjack. You never have.
Oh, we should
I-
definitely
you
go sometime.
I don't
We
enjoy
should.
that because my
I'm
bank
fiending
account just goes
blackjack.
down.
That is see right there. That's the
That's why I
problem.
don't enjoy
You know what though? It's because you have to go. Any word of advice I'd give you if you go to a casino to gamble, go with enough money you're willing to lose. So if you're willing to leave down $100, if you have that, go with that. Never bring your credit card and try to win your money
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, no, never.
Fuck that.
Never be like, oh, I'm feeling good this time. I feel like I can get it, because that's how you end up super broke, right?
That is true. That's
And,
how gambling starts.
And a smart gambler knows when he's ahead, he's up. He's like, okay, you know what? Back out. I'm $80 richer. That's cool. Don't be like, oh, I'm $80 richer and I'm having good luck.
Or else you're
I'm gonna go and try and get $1,000 now, because watch how fast that $80
and
is
watch
going.
out for the loan sharks, because they'll see you playing and then they'll be like, "Hey, we'll give you the money if you try to win this." You know.
I'm sure that does happen. Probably
It-
not too much in. I wouldn't say it happens in Canada
No,
too
but
much.
in the U.S., it probably really does.
when
a
you're
lot.
I do know when you're winning a lot, they will start to kind of eye you up for card counting.
Yep. Yep.
Cameras
and stuff.
Yeah,
everywhere, Yep.
they get really into it on that.
Casinos are really popular for that.
Okay, so what about when alcohol's involved? Is it still board games for you, or would you switch it? Because it's
No, I'm switching to cards if alcohol is involved. I am straight up. I like the Munchkin. Munchkin is a really good game to play drunk. Or if you ever heard of this game called Gloom, it's pretty much where you have a family, and you have to pretty much make them as miserable as possible. But the other person can make your family happy.
sounds like
by-
I do that in real life. Anyway.
No, but you have to make
Yeah.
them as miserable possible. You have like 5 different family members, and you have to make them as miserable. And it would give you the certain thing, and you have to create a story behind how that certain thing came to happen to them. It's a really interesting card game.
Okay, interesting. I'd be down to dabble and learn that at some point. I don't know the game,
My brother has it.
but
so I could totally
you know,
get
why
it.
not?
Yeah.
Nick, are you sticking with board games? Or
I'm
you?
switching to cards too, man. When card games require more thought, and the drunker you are, the more you have to think, it gets harder.
It gets harder.
Exactly.
Okay, and I feel like there's a bit more options too, right? Especially
Yeah.
with 21, it could be like, you know what, that guy takes a shot, and it's like the games they go by quick, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so that's where I stand personally on that. Mike,
There are too many card games that are just so good for drinking. You got Black or Red, which is the censored version of it. You got Ride the Bus.
oh, ride the bus,
Not
Oh, shit.
Kings.
Oh,
Anything but Kings.
wait. There's
Fuck
one
that
more
game.
that I thought
Kings.
of that is really funny when you're drunk. Cards Against Humanity.
Or What Do You Meme? That one's really good too.
Play that drunk and you are laughing your ass off.
You know what? I agree, 100%. I agree, but I guess I never made a rule about that. But I mean, because Cards Against Humanity isn't really like your traditional like.
Crazy Eights. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, those.
That
but
is true.
that is a good point, because if that's included, that's probably the number one. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the number one game.
I
that
mean,
people
I
play.
would play that drunk. I honestly.
Oh, 100% I would. 100% I would. On the polls, 21 voters in total. 12 were for board games. 9 were for card games. I didn't include the alcohol question, so I guess these people are just based off of what they like, just sober and normal.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah. So we have.
I mean, you never know. Some of them could be alcoholics.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. I'm sure some of them definitely are.
One of us.
One of us. So, of the 9 people that chose cards, it was 3 guys, 6 girls, which is a ratio percentage-wise of 33.3% and 66.7%. On the opposing side, the 12 people, 7 were girls, 5 were guys, 41.7 versus 58.3%. Now, I just think more girls turned out for this poll. I don't believe that there's a deeper inner meaning of gender and what you're whether you're into cards or board games.
Yeah.
I think it was just the coincidental numbers I picked up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if you guys have anything to add on that, or you'd probably overall agree, or
I'd agree.
Yeah?
I mean, it
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
pretty evenly split
Okay.
both ways.
Well, yeah, it seems like exactly.
Seems like a couple more people like board games.
Just
and
by
that's about it.
a small tinge, right? And
Which
because
I
like I
can
said,
respect.
which I can respect. And here we're neutral. We're sitting at a 2-2 for cards and boards when alcohol is not involved. So I'd say overall it's probably pretty even what people are into.
Yeah.
Yep.
Overall pretty even. But of the, like I said, of the 21 voters I have, there was 12 and 9. That's a very small difference.
Yeah.
We could dive into it bigger if it was to go to Twitter. Right now, that's just what we have. But I would say that it's just
Let's just
more
leave
girls
it to the
voted.
polls.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think we're going to have more of a conversation out of this next question, which is kind of interesting to me. This would be the morbid one of the two.
For
Oh,
crying out loud.
great.
Uh,
Here we go.
Would you, starting with Mike this time.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Would you rather be stabbed or shot?
To death?
Well,
Or just in general?
you could play it either, because you could be like, the size of the knife,
Oh,
which
shit.
gun you're getting shot with.
Caliber.
Yeah, you could really, but let's just say it's a
Butter knife. No, I'm kidding.
no, not a butter. like a steak knife, and it's a gun that a cop would have, like a
9mm.
like a 9mm. Yeah, something that you can get shot and you can realistically live. A lot of, I'm not saying I know nothing about getting shot. This is strictly just opinion,
I actually have experience being shot.
not by a bullet.
No, not by bullet, by
Well-
a pellet.
Okay, well, they're colossally different.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
I was still kind of
I
shot.
was shot by a marshmallow gun. If that counts. If that's what he said.
Oh, that totally counts.
I mean, we could break this down a bit, but because like I said, bullets matter and all that stuff matter. But just off of what I just gave you there, and they're both going to the gut.
Oh, shit.
So-
Well, you're going to die.
Not necessarily.
I take gunshot every day of the week. Knives are way, way, way worse.
Okay.
You're looking back, like even going all the way back to muskets. Fucking, there's
Oh,
a
those
reason
are-
why they put the knives at the
Those
end
are
of them
freaky, man.
because
They used to do that in the Vietnam War. I think they used that.
Yeah,
That
they
stuff's scary, man.
They used a lot of knives in that war.
Yeah, like.
So
no, there's
you'll stand in front of the gun.
Yeah, especially like you didn't say, but especially if I have to worry about the knife then being removed from my body.
Yup.
Exactly, because it's like
Yup.
2 different cuts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Nick.
Same thing. I'd rather be shot any day of the week, man. Like,
Especially to the stomach, being stabbed in the
yeah,
stomach.
for
like,
crying out loud.
your
like,
organs
and like,
are coming out.
Think of it. Like, it's gonna hurt for a while, but then, like you said, you gotta have that knife removed. It's double the pain.
Yeah.
And and I feel like there'd be, maybe just me, a lot more. I mean, knife is going in you deep, right? Bullet might, but not. I don't think to the extent of that.
Bullet, you might even be hoping for a through and through. Like,
where it just goes in and exits right out, so you get the exit wound, right?
yeah,
Would that be better or worse?
it's way better.
Really?
Yeah, because you don't have to dig it out after.
But I feel like more blood you might lose more blood if
No.
it goes through you.
No,
No.
you always want it to be a through and through because otherwise they have to go digging for it, and you're going to cause so much more damage going digging for it, and you can't leave it either. because then
Well,
Or else you're gonna bleed out and die.
it seeps into you. All the stuff
Okay.
seeps
Yeah, so
into
that-
you.
I just- in the end,
internal
I just-
bleeding.
I'd rather be shot.
yeah. Okay, Anton.
I'd actually rather be stabbed.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit of why?
Well, if you get shot, you didn't specify what kind of gun. So if
Well,
you
no,
get-
the 9mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would still rather be stabbed because, like you said, you can get a clean. If someone stabs you and it goes through and through, you just got a clean like takeout and that's it. And you just got to worry about putting pressure on the wound. You don't have to worry about. With a gun, there could be what's it called? Stuff from like. Oh,
Like metal, like rust.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
shrapnel?
shrapnel. Yeah, there could be shrapnel on the like in the bullet or something. You never know what someone has put inside the bullet.
Yeah.
Because they could have handmade it themselves. So I would say I would just go clean.
I
with
will
it.
say the same thing goes with a knife, though.
Yeah.
You never know
Yeah.
what's on that blade. You can get an infection.
Especially if it's a steak knife, those things
Tetanus
are not
and-
meant
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be stabbed.
I'll take a knife any day.
You'll take the knife.
Yeah.
Okay. This poll was actually very close. I would rather be shot myself.
I'm a standalone.
Hey, honestly, this is very, very close. Like, very close. Yeah, I would rather. But I will say one thing. I'm going to assume, and I don't have these numbers, but I'm just gonna assume that more people have died from gunshot wounds than stab wounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would think
Yep.
so.
So I feel like you know,
I
I
have
feel,
a better
I feel like
chance
the
of
knife
surviving.
would be more painful personally.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think the gunshot has a better chance of
Killing
probably
you.
killing you.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that would be the difference. What I would think. Mike, you got something
Higher
to
chance
add?
to survive.
Okay, you're thinking about that one.
No, I'm gonna stick with. I would even stick with gunshot if you up the caliber of bullet.
Even
Like-
Okay, what if it was a what if it
Not-
was a shotgun?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it depends.
What if it was a fucking cannon, like a bazooka or
Yeah,
something?
like
you're
pirate-
Okay, well,
I'm-
go. Yeah, that
Pirate ship cannon.
I'm not saying like I'd up it to like a Barrett 50 cal or something like that because
Yeah.
that's gonna take half my body off. But like
All right.
even
A bullet from one bullet, even though they shoot multiple, you only have to get hit by one. An Uzi, like a quick. I mean,
Well, that's a rapid fire kind of gun.
that's what
so-
I mean. But
Yeah.
like, imagine in the event that you could take only just one bullet.
Yeah.
There's
well,
no way
pretty-
you can with an Uzi.
I'm pretty
but-
sure the caliber of bullet is in an Uzi is pretty small, so I'd take that because the idea is quantity over quantity. or
Okay.
over quality.
And you have a cool story to tell.
yeah.
I just
I
like to-
survived an Uzi.
Now, I don't want to dive into this too much, but I do have a quick question for the people at this table here. This is not part of the polls question, but I'm interested to find out. So the majority is rather be, at this table at least, it's would rather be shot than stabbed.
Yep.
What about stabbed or bow and arrow? Taking a quick
Whoa.
arrow.
Take a bow and arrow any day. I would take that.
I'd be stabbed. I'd rather be stabbed.
I would rather take a bow and arrow. Because that, you can just break the arrow off, like break the top, and then just pull it out.
Okay.
Like they do in movies and like
Crying out loud.
Robin
That's
Hood or something.
disgusting, man.
Okay.
See, I can handle that kind of gore and stuff, but like I don't know, it's all based on.
Now just imagine
your-
hearing like and
So
pulling it out of you.
you think
No
out of all the
way,
factors
man.
that I've mentioned, you think the gunshot would be the worst one?
Yes.
Okay. Nick, we've heard that you would rather be bow and arrow as opposed
Stabbed.
to
I'd be
stabbed.
stabbed. I'd
Oh,
be
you'd rather
stabbed, yep.
stabbed
Yep.
as opposed to bow and arrow. Okay. Mike?
It's hard because I want to start like now asking everything about the bow and arrow. Is it a
I
compound?
know.
What,
Yeah.
what
I
type
know.
of arrow?
And we
But
could talk all day about that.
Traditionally,
An Indian. One of those
Yeah,
Indian.
that's what I was thinking. Like
Yeah.
Native American, those guys are skilled snipers.
Wait,
too.
what about those crossbows?
not a crossbow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would still take the bow and arrow
Yeah.
any day.
Okay, Mike?
that's really really tough.
It's a
But
good. It's a good question.
Yep.
yeah, I gotta go with the knife as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, although it's very close.
And to be honest,
It's
I
so
believe that
close.
I'm on that same boat. The bow and arrow thing freaks me out. But like I said, this is very, like, nobody's
Yeah.
right or wrong. None of us really know what each thing could well, we know it could
And-
do, but
And for me, the only reason why I choose knife is because, like, I know with the knife, like, I would be able to, like, if someone, like, stabbed me, I'd be able to, like, at least wrap it up and, like, apply pressure. With the bow and arrow, I know I'm way too much of a baby to deal with that myself. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna fucking bleed out.
yeah, okay.
You didn't specify whether you were alone or not, so
Technically, I did not. You're right about that.
So I could have a friend nearby who can put pressure on me.
Let's assume that there isn't immediate medical attention,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that it's just kind of like you're on your own for
Okay, so I just rip my
a
jacket.
significant.
Let's
amount of
do an
time.
experiment here. We're gonna have a medical person nearby, and we're just gonna shoot someone with a bow and arrow.
We're gonna
stab
shoot someone. We're gonna stab them.
and they're gonna get immediate medical attention.
This is the plan right after this podcast.
and we'll ask, and at the end we'll ask them which hurt the most.
Yeah. last person to say I. Last person to say I gets has to be shot or stabbed. I. No.
Wait, I'll totally.
No, do it.
I'll take. I.
Anton's gonna be the test subject.
Yeah.
I give myself to this experiment.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Shoot me.
I volunteer as tribute.
One.
I'll shoot you with my camera after this if you're down.
Alright, yeah.
Just
What-
aim for my head.
Take some headshots.
Headshots, yeah. One thing that I was just about to touch on, and it just slipped out of my. Oh, yes. Personally, from what I've seen, this is just based off of what I've seen in pop culture and movies and stuff like that, TV shows. I feel like the person who gets shot at least has, depending on the severity of the shot, has adrenaline on their side. Right? I feel like if you get shot, it's like you're still in pain, but it's like the adrenaline of, holy fuck, I just got
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
And I feel like stabbing, you don't have that same adrenaline. I don't know.
Second. You have a brief second of adrenaline.
I wouldn't
and
say a
then you're
brief second. I would say but 5 minutes. But that 5 minutes may be the difference of you getting to medical attention or not.
Yeah,
Or at
that's
least
true.
being able to call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I know I have a couple buddies in like police foundations and shit like that, and I know they were talking about one time that if there's someone within something like 15 feet of you and they have a knife and you have a gun, you should run because they're going to get to you before you can put them down with the gun.
Really? So they can keep running through the shots and then just
Is-
Yep.
do you
They'll
think-
just barrel right through the gunshots
because the adrenaline they have, right? Yeah.
and stab you, and then they'll go down.
So you keep running, shoot, run, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
you get out of there because
Almost like a shooter game.
unless you like
You know for
headshot,
sure you-
headshot like
Headshot. 3?
I don't know.
You gotta have some
Like,
serious aim.
yeah,
when
unless you're
running.
you're willing to like totally put them down, like if you're going for like non-kill shots, they're going to get to you.
Okay. I can understand.
I
It's,
don't
I
even
guess
think
it's safety
that's
precaution,
legal.
right?
Yeah.
Like I can see that. I totally understand that. I'll read you the statistics here. Solid 50-50. That's how close it is.
Wow.
Yeah. 16 people voted in total.
We're all winners today.
8 and 8.
8 and 8. Which for stabbed, it was 3 guys, 5 girls, 37.5 to 62.5. And for shot, it was 2 guys, 6 girls, 25% and 75%. So again, here it's more girls on both
Damn,
for
Eric.
both
Looks like
situations.
you got some stuff going for you there.
Yeah, some ladies are interested
yeah,
in these
yeah,
questions.
I've noticed that I've always been in the girls' side of the polls, the girls' majority. So I guess I must be like half girl or something. I got like a girl spirit inside me.
Hey, maybe that's the case. Nowadays, you can be whatever the hell you want.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
We all had a phase.
Boy.
But I think
Oh.
again, I think here these are just numbers I picked up. I think girls just coincidentally voted more. I don't think I don't think girls are, I don't think this has anything to do with what each sex prefers. Just like the last question, I think it's just strictly numbers I picked up here. Just coincidental that way more girls voted. But yeah, going around, like we've all said our pieces and whatnot, and I have to say, if I'm taking a shot or taking it in the gut, I'll take the bullet. Depending on, if shotgun out of the question. I'm not taking a shotgun no matter what.
No.
Yeah.
I'll take a bow and arrow over a shotgun.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, the only thing I probably would take over a shotgun would be probably, honestly, and this is going to sound crazy, the only thing I'd rather take a shotgun over would be a sniper rifle.
You would take a shotgun over a sniper?
Yeah.
Snipers get you in one shot, man.
Yeah, I feel like that because more people have lived. It's very hard, but people have lived by getting shot in the head. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah.
happens. Freaks of nature happen. So I'd be willing to take my chances with a shotgun over a sniper.
You're gonna have a thick head for that one.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would rather have the sniper.
At least the sniper would be quick, though. That's the difference.
That is true.
The sniper would end you quick. The shotgun, more than likely, you're gonna probably bleed out for a couple minutes, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna be able to move. You're gonna be in
Exactly.
extreme, agonizing, horrible pain.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why that just made me laugh. I don't know.
what?
Pain. I don't know.
Pain.
Sounds horrible.
Oh,
Someone,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Pain and Gain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, but overall at the table, with the exception of Anton, again, this post is very close. But me, Mike, and Nick would take the bullet over the stab wound. Is this correct, gentlemen? The
Yeah,
bullet over the
yeah.
stab wound.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. They both would leave killer marks,
Yep.
killer scars. And Anton, you would rather take the stab.
Yep.
Okay.
And the bow and arrow.
I actually personally think that chicks would definitely dig bullet wounds over stab wounds. Just because, like, I
Depends
feel,
on what kind of story you tell.
I have to agree with Anton
I
on
feel
that.
like
I
stab
think
wounds are uglier, though.
yes.
They
I will,
do leave a
like,
massive
bullet,
scar.
bullet wounds, like the scars for bullet wounds, like, they're badass.
Yeah.
Stab wounds get, like, ugly
I-
real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree to that. But I definitely agree with you. But I definitely think Anton has a great point when he
Yeah.
says that
The
it depends on the story that you tell.
Yeah.
Right? If you get a story that I used to be a gangster on the street selling drugs, or I'm a war hero who saved a bunch of kids, the war hero
yeah,
story is
gonna
probably
take
going to be a
that.
bit more attractive. I mean, some hood rats might think, oh, gangster, I can get coke.
Yeah, dog.
right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like most people have morals, and you know. Anyways, that'll conclude us for today. Great show, great talk, great discuss. This was awesome. We spoke our minds and filled the time, and there was no dead air, and there was no not having any knowledge of anything. Thank God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, guys, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, like always. I'm Capital E. This is Down at the Bar. Have yourselves a great night.